I've found this even doing this show. People meditate for thousands of reasons. I meditate because I need to stop looking at a screen for 10 minutes, But when you meditate, why did you decide to start meditating after a while? And then what does it really help you do, especially when getting creative?
So meditation is the single most useful way to avoid feeling overwhelmed, stressed, anxious. It is one of the biggest life-changing things I ever came across. And it
Mm,
came into my life at a time where my anxiety was getting debilitating. Now, as it turns out, that was largely associated with diet, but I didn't understand that at the time. So I didn't know how to fix it. And it was getting so bad that I couldn't talk to like 3 or 4 people in my family in a living room. Like it was just like I was out of breath and just like, oh my God.
yeah.
So that was so crazy. So finally I was like, okay, we need to do something new because this has become a problem. And it was generalized. So it wasn't like I didn't even know what I was anxious about. And I had avoided meditation because it seemed soft.
Mm.
And I finally met a Navy SEAL and he said, Tom, stop being a dumbass, go meditate. And the second I took my first diaphragmatic breath, I was like, oh my God, because it shifts you. It's what I call a physiological hook. Whether you want it to or not, breathing from your diaphragm will move you out of the sympathetic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system. And once I realized I could control that, that I could be in full blown fight or flight mode, and just by the way that I breathed, I could calm down. I could return the blood to my prefrontal cortex. I could begin thinking clearly again, um, and really relax and tap into, like you said, creativity. Uh, that was a life changer. And so
Mm.
there have been times in my life where I've thought, man, if I didn't have meditation right now, because that's where what I call background radiation, right? I'm not sure why I don't feel good. I don't feel right. Like
Yeah.
I'm antsy or I'm depressed or
Yep.
I'm anxious or whatever, and it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and that's how people end up in overwhelm. But I have learned through the most ungodly stressful periods of my life that I'm never more than 45 minutes away from total equanimity.
Mm.
And there are times though where it takes me 45 minutes of just breathing calmly, trying to calm myself down.
Yep.
45 minutes, you got pretty worked up if it takes you 45 minutes to calm down.
Mm.
But the thought that the most stressful moments of my life, even then, I'm never more than 45 minutes from total peace.
Mm.
That is a safety blanket you can take with you anywhere.